Tuko live? Aro. Caroline, asante sana, umetutumia 100 bob. Thank you very much. All right, Anastasia Ngovo ni aje. Yusuf Hassan anasema ubize WhatsApp. Olivia Jelegat anasema finally. Sheila Kipitu anasema niko poa mami. Lilian Jalemba. Ati Obinna umeanza kuleta mheshimiwa vibe. No, yo nakuanga nayo. Juu najiheshimu, tusi ati mimi nataka kiti ya staki. Another week of blessings. Yes, Happy Clara, you got it right. It's another week we get to do it right. Watu wa London, ati Happy Clara is watching from London. Watu wa London tumewajua. Luna Eve, hi, niaje Luna Eve, how you doing? Akina Magi Wisdom wamefika pale, karibuni sana. Akina Olivia Jelagat, Sheila Kipetu, Nanzalan, Sam, ZP, akina what's the name of this one again? Kidogo, let me scroll. Tony Revival Mkenya yuko pale, karibu sana na kucheki. Mary Nyanchama anasema Magena tuko ndani. Mili Ngaira anasema busy my love. Oh, hi my love, how you doing? Maya Mwangi pia yuko pale, karibu sana, nimekucheki. Haron Lagat anasema live, karibu sana Haron, nimekucheki. Teddy Muridhi, may you have good health. Asante sana, amen, amina. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you for the good words. Hati welcome Obinna, nimefungua bank inaitwa Obi Bank hapo CBD. Tony Revival. Okay, that's interesting. Ni pesa gani mnaweka huko ndani? Tukuje tutembee huko na Katelo. Live from Australia, Lilian Jalemba. Oh wow, okay. Mary Wisdom, karibu. Montez Sunrise, akina Elvis wako pale locked in, akina Nahil Omar pia wako pale, karibuni sana, nimewacheki. Eva Yego, haro 14 supu. Janice Babe anasema say hey to my Korir, mwambie nimemiss. Korir, unajua dema anaitwa Janice Babe? Korir wako hakujui? Surprise mother dude. Yeah, but umesaliwe juu umependwa. Ukipendwa unapendeka tu. Nikiwa ndani wapiga kelele, nikitoka nje unanungunika, kisha wasema mimi sikupendi, nawe ukipendwa haupendeki. Gen Zs are like, huh? Millennials are like, ooh, that's my jam. If I drop this thing over here, millennials will know the vibe. Are you a millennial or am I Gen Z? You're a Gen Z? So hujanipata? Au. Sharon, vunjeni kila kitu kwa nyuma pia mkuje munimalize. Tufukuzwe samaki pia. Sikia. 3, 2, 1. Go. Millennials, this for you. Ngoja, naimbi na audio. Kwani inaimba kwa Bluetooth? Ngoja, is the Bluetooth of the car on? Aya. Millennials, wewe. Wacha tuachie hapo bwana, hatujamani taizi kitu. Millennials, are you feeling me like I'm feeling you? Bado hujashikanisha? Au. Sasa wacha nikupeleke na Mutara. Sasa huyu alikuwa Chris Brown wetu. No, huyu alikuwa toxic lyrically wetu. Sasa alikuwa amependa dem. Sasa naambia huyu dem, nikiwa ndani unapiga kelele, nikiwa nje unanungunika. What he was talking about. So, you know, when you grow up is now when you start understanding things, eh? Yeah, when you are young, as we're just singing. Nowadays, I sing this, I'm like, huh? What do you mean? Ati? Nikiwa ndani? Wapiga kelele. Prince Adi wewe. Wewe atakatufanya vibaya wewe, vipi? Jamaa alitufanya vibaya sana yule jamaa. Sasa huyu alikuwa kama toxic lyrically wetu. Alikuwa kama Young W Smith, Sean MMG, Godi tena wetu. Alikuwa anapanga kazi. Shelewa? Sasa kidogo, that's why it's very nostalgic. Tukimsikia tu tuko like, oh my god man. Unajua? Na kufanyia kitu inaitwa orientation na kukaribisha kwenye kipindi. So ilikuwa inaenda Korir. Ilikuwa mimi nataka niwe na wewe tu. Korir ujui? Hakuimba mpaka West Pokot. Kevo mwajua? Ujui hiyo pia?
I know that one.
You know that one? Mimi nataka niwe na wewe tu. Unajua kina nani?
I don't remember the artist
Wanaitwa
name.
Tuberry.
Okay.
Tuberry. Ndio hiyo sasa. Mimi nataka niwe na wewe tu. Ndio hiyo. Kuwa na wewe tu. Ninataka kuwa na wewe tu. Mambo ni live. Ayayaya. Haki kitambo kulikuwa na mapenzi. Wacha sasa tupige mushene. Siku hizi hakuna kitambo. Kuna mtu alikuwa anaitwa MB Doggy Man. Akatoa ngoma inaitwa Latifa. Anasema na nikangoja mpaka Mola kamchukua. Sema mazi sema lini utarejea. I love you ma. I love. Korir umejua hiyo? Korir. Okay, Korir ulikuwa unasikia. Korir amekuwa anasikia wimbo gani? Ujui MB Doggy Man? Imagine Korir, huyu ni Gen Z. Okay, ya mwisho, unajua Chikuze? Chikuze gani? Yoyote ya Chikuze eni. Si vibaya mimi nawe kujuana. Unajua hiyo? Jiji la Mombasa. Demu kipusa. Wewe. Mbona Gorilla naimba? Si vibaya mimi nawe kujuana. So when the Sivibaya Mine Kujuana song was coming out, I was doing internship at QFM. That is Nation Media Group. So that song is very nostalgic for me because I used to play it in the middle of the night. I used to have a show in as a midnight mpaka 5 asubuhi. So mabeshte wangu walikuwa wananichekelea wanasema naongea na watu wamelala. Bwana Mungu amenionekana nimepata internship wananichongoa but mambo ni ya siku nyingine. Anyway, I think tumepiga motion ya kutosha. Davido internet yako tena imetoka hapa. Davido ananifanyia mpitishie simu aniwekee hiyo kitu. Aache hiyo mambo yake hiyo. Kwani lazima tu restart hiyo? Yaani mimi nalipia internet na mnaninyima internet nalipia. Guys, really? Yaani naobembeleza mniwekee password ya wifi yangu. Munanisu mpaka kwangu. Korir, internet yangu ninalipia mimi na ninanyimwa password. Simwache expire tena. Kwa wapi? Password ni password. Sikia, yani Davido lazima mbembeleze ndia haki Davido surely. Yani ushajua shida iko wapi lakini una ignore. Siku mnanyima mtu mpaka nini? Zipi anasema hii ya mwisho anaingamu. Anyway, tuko sawa. Niwafute kazi wote, yes. Na tunaanza na huyu Korir. hajui mawimbo. Yes, he's not in touch with the society. Yes, Korira nikaanza kumpeleka hivi na nini sana, nampeleka na maturi napata kidogo. Unajua jamaa mwenye alitoka Githurai? Unamjua? Unamkumbuka? Naitwa nani? Okay. Ai, Koriri hawa. Mr. Googs na Vinibanto? Yeah. Okay, na wase tumetoka Githurai. Aya, umejua mtu alikuwa anataka kwenda iwake South Sea? Twende tukawake huko Nairobi West, tupitie South Sea, Kashamba Kaba. Unakumbuka? Koriro unanipanga, ni kazi utakupoteza. Aya, sikia hapa. Nishaanza kupea warning kwa comment. Usiguze Korir. Okay. Aya, Korir atakuja kuhost, itakuwa Korir Show live. Unasema tunakuja live from West Bogot. Davido, give me the introduction to the conversation, tafadhali. What's up, everybody? Oga the Top is in the building. It's Monday, and it's definitely time for some good vibes. And inshallah, Obinna Show live is on a roll. All you have to do is get some bundles so you can get some inspirational and motivational conversations. What we aim to do every Monday is to educate you, but above all, we're gonna be entertaining you. Most definitely coming live from Samaki on Othaya Road, Pitia Hapa, so you can have a good time. The delicacies are amazing. Seafood at its best, nyama choma, and also we do have some pizza. All right, so after this one, we're going to be having starch rope, inshallah. And after starch rope, we're going to be having Flaco. Ukipenda namuita Mama Otis ama Baba Otis. Na ukipenda pia unaweza muita Flaco 411 Society. And then after that one, we're going to be having Butros Munene, Angie, Buddy. Hey, kwa nini umejua hiyo? Shake. Suseme, shake. Korea. Angela, I know you. Korir, we need to mic Korir, guys. For all the other consecutive shows, Nick, tutakuwa tumemic Korir. Okay? Korir now, asha kwa co-host kwa hii kipindi. Korir ameimba Angie. I know you like this and you know you like that. I'm like, okay, it's fine. All right, so we're going to be having Butros Munene as well. But for now, we have a guest who had sent me an inbox. And she wanted to talk about a lot of things. But the main part of it is childhood trauma. There's so much that she went through. And she's healing now, or so we hope. And she wants to share with us. So at least also we can get to learn something. We draw some inspiration and also get some guidance from it. All right? So for the first time on Obinna Show live, nataka nimkaribishe kwanza, lakini kabla nimkaribishe, unajua luku ni ya nani? Luku imetoka pale at Young Taylor, sound sawa na kupanga sana, luku moja safi. If you wanna look amazing, you wanna look the part, you're gonna be talking to at Young Taylors, alafu wanakupanga. Na clearly nimenyang'anywa internet tena, mambo ni live, internet tena imezima, sasa siwezi jua kwenye comment section, dem ya Korir anasema nini. Sasa hapo imeshakauka. But ni sawa, tunapambana tu. But naona kama kuna mtu anapoteza kazi. Sasa ni mimi ndachukua hiyo password ni change, alafu mimi ndo nakuwa nawapatia na wasaidia na password ya internet yangu. Juu nimewapea internet yangu na wananinyima password, wanani login, nikilogin wananyonga. Yangu iko huko. Iko hapa ni yako. So hatuko tumeshoot zabe for 2 hours tukisort story ya internet juu. Umeri network tena. No, bora tu inafanya kazi, ina shida, tuendelee tu. So basically uko na extender ya wifi. Ndio unaniringia nayo. Yeah, so Davido amechukua internet yetu akaweka kwa extender, akachange jina naita Rens. What just happened to Obinna Show live? Wifi yetu inaitwa Obinna Show live. Hii yako inaitwa Rens. Unaitwanga Rens? Anywho, for the first time on Obinna Show live, makofi tafadhali Zula. I think tabaki nayo Zula. Hii ingine kidogo na ni complicate. Hii ni yako?
My name is Zulafa.
Zulafa?
Yes.
So is Zulafa Maalim?
You said Zula.
Si wamespace hapa Zulafa Maalim. So as if ni two different. Hata hapa kwa comment wanaandika Zulafa Maalim.
It's Zulafa, then space, then Maalim.
Haya. Katrina, Zulafa space Maalim. Okay? Mambo Zula.
Poa.
But can I say Zula? Iko fiti?
No, say Zoo.
Zoo. Why not Zula?
Zoo is my nickname. Zula is a bit funny, so.
Zula is funny.
If you call me that throughout the interview, I'll just be laughing. So just call me Zoo.
Oh, Zoo.
Yes.
Sawa Zoo. La. Zoo. Okay. Zula Maalim. Zulafa Maalim. Wacha ni change kitu because tena ita complicate Lingala. Zulafa Maalim. Jua every time naangalia hapa juu naona Zula. Na utakuwa unashangaa this guy, I keep on telling him this thing. Kwani mbona hataki ku change Zulafa?
Yes.
Karibu sana Obinna Show live.
Thank you.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Hey, macho umezifanya vipi? macho ziko live.
It's a memory I keep from my sister.
Oh. A memory you keep for?
Yeah.
Your sister?
One of my sisters, yeah.
Why?
Because it was a gift and then she died.
She gifted you contact lenses.
Yeah.
So you have to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
You guys are not that sensitive.
No.
Mimi nikiweka contact lens ndalia mpaka kesho. Sasa kitu kinigudanga tu hivi macho. Another cinema. When you are
I'm used to it.
You've been wearing them for how long?
It's a year end.
Oh no. And it's a daily thing.
No. Not all the
There's
time.
sometimes nakupata na macho black.
Well,
Ama, what's your nini color like? Yeah.
Hazel.
Hazel. Correct. Amecomplicate Lingala. Sini black na brown. Hazel ni gani?
Okay, so.
Iko tu sawa. We'll Google later.
Right.
Hazel eyes. Okay, karibu sana Obinna Show live.
Thank you.
I saw your text and I forwarded it to Katrina. I hope she was kind to you. Umekaribisha tuweze kuongea. And I understand your story is very complicated.
Well.
Yes, your story is very complicated. So what I'd like to do, I'd like us to ease into it so that at least mse mwenye sana follow sasa apate anaifuata pole pole.
Okay.
So that by the time where we get to hit the crescendo, guys have already understood, because tunaweza anzia tu hapa juu. Maze umesema chali tu, mamako alifanya, mamako akupendi, mbona mamako akupendi? Atibabu yako karibu akurape. I'm like, okay, guys, pause. So we go back, how it started, where you grew up and everything, and then we get into it. Sindio, you'll know which story to introduce where, okay? However, now this is how I'll start. Okay. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Nairobi.
Okay.
Then
ukapandisha volume kidogo.
All right. I was raised in Nairobi.
Okay.
Lived in Nairobi for the first, I think, 3 years.
Okay.
And then we went to Garissa.
Okay. Nani simpandishe microphone yake kidogo hapo, because mi niko a bit louder, yako a bit low, but is it distort? Mwache kulala tu hapo, kwa nini? Mpendi kazi yenyu? Pole about that. So raised in Nairobi?
Then I lived 10 years in Garissa.
So you left Nairobi when you are old?
3.
You are 3. You went to Garissa. Lived in Garissa for 10 years. Okay.
If I'm correct, 10.
Okay.
Then we relocated to Thika around 2014.
Okay.
So we've been living there ever since. So it's 11 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3, 10, 11. Unaona mahesabu napiga. Tumekushika.
Well.
Umesema bila kujua umesema. But iko tu sawa. Wakudumu atadumu. Okay. Okay, so schooling also part Garissa, part Thika.
No, most of my primary life was in Garissa.
Okay.
I only studied standard 8 in Thika.
Yeah. Okay, because by the time you're like maybe 12, 13. Yeah, okay.
Then I went to Nairobi Muslim Academy, high school.
Okay.
I started there and finished there.
Okay.
Then I went to Strathmore.
Oh, wait. Hey, Strathmore, my peoples. Yes, I've done one event there a while ago. They treated me very nice and they paid me very well. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
I did BBIT.
Oh.
Then I graduated last year.
My man.
Sorry. Then
I
after I was done, I started psychology. I graduated in June. July, I went back to school.
Ni nini unatafuta? Una graduate in June. July umerudi shule.
But I had 3 months to rest.
So umerudi shule kufanya? It's called rest.
I rested for 3 months. That's enough for me. But I had reasons why I had to start early.
Okay.
So I'll bring it up when you're talking about the stories.
Okay.
So yeah, now I'm doing psychology.
Okay.
At Amani Counseling Center.
Where is Amani Counseling Center?
It's just behind Strathmore.
So unachezea the same locality?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Guys are saying that the audio is a little bit unclear. Nyi huko mnaipataje? Sema kuna background noise nini? Dapa mana anafanya kazi yake kweli? Anaisikia ama hayuko? Because
I started there and finished there. Then I went to Strathmore. I can hear too.
Siko tu sawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mreduce tu yangu kidogo ndio sasa speak a lot of the wala wala. It's called wala wala on the background, but yake iko sawa. Yeah, then mcheki ndio tusikwe pia ni kuna mic imezima na so upate mimi naongea kumbe naongea na microphone yake. Zote zina picnic. Ziko fiti. Okay. Pamela, si utulete kwanza kinywaji kwanza ndio mambo sasa ile. Unajua sasa tuko hapa na watu wa BBIT hapa sasa. Acha Pamela kutuliza BBIT. What's up, Pamela?
What's up?
Uko firi?
Pam the top.
Pam
Pam the tea.
Pam the top?
Yes.
Kutoka lini?
From now.
From now. Oh, that's your new name.
Yes.
Hi.
You're good?
Yeah.
I'm Pam the top. Yes.
All right.
What about you?
Zulafa.
Huh?
I'm Zulafa.
Zulafa, yeah, Zulafa.
Yeah.
She studied BBIT.
BBIT.
You know what that is?
I just know BBIC.
What's that?
I just know BBIC.
What is that?
See, ni vitu za kura.
BBIC ni vitu za kura?
Yeah.
Zinafanya nini kwa kura?
Banking, biblical, independence, culture.
Hiyo ni?
BBIC.
Hiyo inafanyanga nini?
I think it's meant for politicians, but I guess you're not a politician, so you don't understand. Yes.
Sorry.
So, BBIT.
Yeah, I'm studying BBIT.
What about
So she's a politician.
You're a politician.
No.
You're lying. What does that mean?
Bachelor in Business and IT.
And hats.
IT.
Hunting.
It's okay. It's fine, Pamela.
In which school?
Strathmore.
Strathmore.
University.
Strathmore.
Yeah.
Unajua hiyo?
Is it in Kenya?
Well, yeah.
In which country?
Nairobi.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Si sound iko sawa.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know what that is?
Sound iko poa. Let's continue. So, would you Strathmore?
I've never heard that.
Okay, now today you've added it.
Okay.
Mic yako iko on?
I think, yeah.
Let me see. Simama tu kidogo, songea hapo. Yeah, it's on. Songea hivi kidogo. It's muted actually. Hebu ongea saa hizi.
Iko sawa.
Yeah, it was muted. Pamela's mic was muted. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'll do everybody's job. Yeah. Yeah. Nitafanya kazi ya sound, nifanye kazi ya video, pia ni host. Na pia ndajishonea nguo zangu. Yeah. Sasa wewe ndio wewe ndio boss hapo, you are supposed to be in charge. Nikiongea tena utasikia Obinna ni mbaya. Unaniangusha, man. Anyway. Usa.
Are you a Muslim? You're virgin, sindio?
Eh?
She's virgin. She knows the way I've said that. She knows.
What?
Isn't it?
Who asks such a question?
Kwa nini pop the balloon? Hizo maswali za pop the balloon.
No.
Umeleta kwa Obinna Show live.
Okay. I heard it once that if you're a Muslim and you still have the thing, it means you are pure.
I'm wearing white, so.
Huh?
I'm wearing white, so.
So you are not?
She's pure.
I'm pure.
No, apart from that, if you remove it, then you are having boyfriend.
No.
Oh, it's a myth.
Yeah.
A misconception.
It's a lie.
Adiza?
Myth and misconception.
Hey, Pamela na drop misamiati. That's a new word.
Nifunzwa kwa ilikuwa theory ama biology? What ilikuwa nafunzwa wapi?
What exactly?
Myths and misconception.
Theory, IRE.
Theory. So you do theory?
No, no.
Okay.
Unasema myths and
Misconception.
hizo nini?
Iko kwa topic ya theory. Au kufanya theory bosi.
No, nakuuliza inamaanisha nini?
Vitu watu nasemanga tunafikiria ni ukweli lakini si ukweli.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, uko radhi.
Ona sisi kama Wajaluo niliambiwanga ukizaa nikilala na baba yangu na mamangu kwa nyumba moja and I'm having a kid nitakufa ama mtoto wangu atakufa. Yeah, so that is a myth.
So ulilala kwa nyumba moja ukiwa na wazazi?
Wapi?
Ukaenda ulala kwa shosho?
Nilipelekwa mbali.
Ndio wazazi ndio sikufe? Okay.
So that's a myth by the way.
Oh, that's a myth.
Yes.
Na ulienda kulala mbali?
Nilienda kulala mbali.
Na some misconception ni gani?
Misconception. Yenye inakumislead.
Okay.
Yeah. Wewe naona hukusoma vizuri bosi. I should taught you some.
Please do. I need the classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. Feel comfortable.
Karibu aseme myth and comment section. Oh man, mama ni live.
So I'm the hostess. Utakunywa nini?
Vanilla milkshake. Vanilla milkshake.
Okay. Sawa. So you're okay?
Mimi niko sawa, asante. Myth and comment section.
That's all.
Okay.
That is Pamela. Pamela the top. Amesema Pamela the top. Pamela the T. Okay, sawa. Asante sana. All right. So where was we before we were rudely interrupted with sound issues? We're talking about your school. You went and then you went back to school after graduating. Now you went to now study something else. And you said there was a reason. Okay, and then you said we'll get back to that one.
Yes.
Okay. So now we've set the basis. So guys, we are talking to a learned fellow. It's not a school dropout. Mtu amegraduate, ni mtu ako na degree ngapi? Si ndio? Okay, ni moja na nusu. Si ndio? Hiyo ingine iko na degree, si ndio?
No, it's a diploma.
Oh, is that deep?
Yeah.
Lakini si iko na nini? Iko na papers zake.
Well, yes, it's much preferred to a degree because it's more hands-on.
Most people prefer dips more than degrees. Because mtu anaenda amechukua degree for long, then some ingia deep teke, learn more. It's like going to a polytechnic. You learn more of the skill than the theory. All right. So we are here with someone mwenye amesoma. So story atakuwa anasema, so tutoe hiyo basis hapo. Watu wasema, oh, but you know ni nini. All right. So where do we go back to so that tunaweza anzia? Tuanze kuongea masaibu.
Okay.
If that's how I'll put them.
So, okay, you want me to tell my story?
Yes.
First?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Your story is quite something. What you wrote for me is, so it's good they hear it from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll just be listening. I'll be interjecting occasionally, but we're endelea nayo.
So, I was raised in Garissa. Again, 10 years of my life was spent there, which means most events happened there that were very traumatic.
Okay.
So I come from a Somali culture. They like marrying more than one.
Okay.
Two is they're good people, however, very tribalistic. So my mom and dad were not from the same tribe.
Okay.
So I lived with my extended family, like my dad's, aunts, sisters. So it's like we were in the same neighborhood.
Okay.
But then it was not a peaceful environment. There was so much family violence, fights every time. That's one. Number two is, that time I was staying in Garissa, there was so much, al-Shabaabs were there.
Okay.
So it's like, you are in an environment, nimekaa tu hivi, but then I'm just hearing gunshots, bombs just being dropped. It's like, it's a daily thing.
Okay.
So you hear a whole crowd was massacred, and then you're like, okay, because that was the norm. I haven't been to Garissa for 11 years, so I don't know how it is right now.
Okay.
But then back then it was like that. So there's so much unsafety. Then home was not also a bit peaceful. That is, yeah, I think those are the memories I have. The only good memories that I remember was when I was in class 7, when I was the caretaker now, when I was the one taking care of my siblings. I'm a firstborn, by the way.
Okay.
So life was peaceful. I'll wake up in the morning, make breakfast, take care of my siblings. I didn't feel like ni kazi ngumu. It was just effortlessly easy for me. But then I was still being a child. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, the family violence plus the environment. So now the problem was when I got out here, to the real world, and I meet people, and these people show me how much damaged
Okay.
I was, because I'm healing now, I'm aware right now.
Okay.
So, number one, my safety was taken away. The environment was very unpredictable. I lost trust in myself, in others, and in the world, and that's how I approached the world. I had issues with men for so long because I was almost assaulted by a relative and I had to fight. And also the kind of environment you grow up in, and you're told you're just being a woman, you're just here because you're a property for someone else. Learn how to cook, learn how to do this. So I grew up hating men.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know that all this is happening without my awareness.
Oh, so you hating men was in the subconscious?
Yes, I'm not
Just
aware
men
of
are
anything.
just bad people?
Yeah. Men are bad people.
You said a family member nearly assaulted you. How old were you?
I was in primary, class 5.
Hey,
Yeah.
who was this?
I don't want to,
Okay.
but it was a relative. And then at that time you can't go to your parent and tell them, this person almost did this.
Why?
Because number one, you don't trust them. They've shown you that,
Who, the parents?
yeah, the caregivers and also the people who are there, relatives, you can't go and tell them because they've shown you that you can't trust the world.
Okay.
I told you my safety was ripped away. Then also no one would have believed you because men are the kings. Women are just properties. So there was no one was going to bring it up. No one would have believed me.
He would just go and say no.
And I didn't
and you
know
would
that.
be believed and
Yeah,
you would be dismissed.
yeah.
Oh, it was that bad.
So again, I didn't know until I met people out here.
Okay.
So now my traumatic events were not just in my childhood. They kept happening over and over. It's like recurring, even in adulthood. Back in 2020, when COVID happened, I faced food scarcity. My mom was not working. There was
That time you're in Thika.
yeah.
Okay.
I was the only person in the house with my mom.
Okay.
I got depressed, but I didn't know I was depressed
Okay.
until I went to psychiatrist when I was in 4th year, and I told her about the story, and then she told me, "You are right. You're actually depressed." That was clinical depression, the depression that takes you to your limits where you want to just kill yourself and die.
You were suicidal.
Very, very much. There was nothing in the house, even pads. I used to use cottons when I get periods.
Oh, wow.
It was that bad. I remember sometimes we'll survive on just a piece of bread, just me and my mom. Yeah. So, because the other caregiver only provides when the kids are with the mom, we don't share the same dad. I'm the only child from my mom and dad.
Okay.
So it's been going on for 3-4 years.
Okay.
So I remember I still have to show up for class because it was COVID and I was in 1st year uni. And I failed. I remember the 1st semester. I got a C because I wasn't showing up to class. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm feeling guilty. I'm like, what can I do to fix this situation? Then when I was in 1.2, my siblings came back to stay with us, but it didn't really make the situation that better because we would survive on cash like 200 for a family of 6. So we'd probably just eat once a day. Once a day.
Okay.
So my body kind of adapted to that. Again, I'd leave it there because now when I start diving into trauma deeply, and now I start showing you guys how all this affected me. So what else really affected me? I talked about the men issue. not trusting the world and my safety being ripped away, the food scarcity, the bombing and all that.
Yeah.
That is what stayed with me. And I told you I don't remember most of my childhood. I can't have access to those memories. So I can't imagine how bad it was. Because now, psychologically, when bad things happen to you as a child, the memory blocks itself. Because it's too much. So,
Do you have any specific memories that you can remember that are a bit heavy to process?
right now,
Yeah.
just what I've mentioned,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And when you were young,
Yeah.
did you at any point confide in mom or any other person? Because you said now the men were the enemies. Fellow women?
You
Mothers,
see, no,
elder
no
sisters?
one, no one.
You would not confide in them?
Okay. You see, when a caregiver or whoever is present proves to you that I'm not safe to confide in, you've shown me over and over, if I come to you, I have to give parts of myself or suppress parts of myself so that I don't give up the attachment to you.
Okay.
Then I'd rather keep the attachment than be safe around you.
Okay.
So no. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aye. Let's talk about your mom. Do you feel like your mom hated you?
In front of camera,
Yeah?
in front of the camera, I have to talk about it?
No. Actually, no, you don't have to. It's a free show. What you feel you're not comfortable saying, don't. Me, I'm just going through the guidance of what you wrote to me.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to poke holes, see what goes where. So the ones who are watching it, because, okay, this is the reason why we're having this conversation. We have a lot of young people, including myself, who have had a serious traumatic childhood. And when you talk about them, a few people will gist and joke and say whatever, but a few will see patterns, and the ones who are in it will get out of it, and some will avoid making the same mistakes that we made when we were in them. That's why I'm always encouraging people, talk about the situations so that other people can. However, while you talk about your situations, feel free to edit out words and situations that you see will not sit well with you to put out there. Okay. Because you know, the minute you put something in the digital space, that's the way it remains. So whatever you feel not comfortable to say, don't say. Whatever you feel comfortable to say, okay? So breathe. Usitenzi. Mimi nauliza tu ukifeel niambie tu that one, not now, nini, pass on it. Yeah. Because if we are going to talk about physical, emotional, and mental abuse, but now it's your story to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a therapist, I'm not like you. So unajua wewe saizi wewe sani professional kwa hiyo area. So I don't know, basically now ina complicate Lingala.
Okay.
So I don't know which part you're comfortable talking about, so that we just stick to those ones.
I'll just say I was a victim of pathological narcissism, but then that happened in adulthood when I finished school.
Okay.
And I only started seeing those patterns because now I am more aware.
Okay.
Before I could not, because I didn't have the tools, the awareness. I thought it's the norm, this is how parents should be, you know. Okay. But then I'd like to talk about it because I know there's someone else on the other side who's also going through the same probably.
Yeah.
But then I'd also like to protect where I come from so that isikai ni kama I've just come here to report, you know?
True.
So when I finished campus, now back to why I started the course immediately. So when I finished campus, na sound hivyo.
Sound iko sawa. Uvil kama sound vizuri?
Hapana, at this point I should start doing voiceovers because my sound is too good.
Oh, okay. Tumweke original venye inakaa yenye tujatibu.
Yeah, it sounds sexy and good.
Sound iko sawa, watu walipe tu wifi. Juu kuna watu wanasema Sound iko fiti. We lipieni wifi, tupa hiyo mkebe.
So when I finished campus,
Jaribu nini yako, shake yako.
I will relax.
Okay. Ai.
Una kata story.
Sorry. Si sorry bas.
So nilimaliza campus end of March. That is when I did my last paper. But then those 2 months were not really good for me, which I'll talk about. So when I graduated, I had to look for a means not to go back home. I've always wanted to do psychology, and my therapist had told me there's a school that offers counseling, psychology, you might want to look into it. I went, and now they had 2 intakes. There was July, and then there was September. And then I was like, I'm going for July. Immediately, I applied that same day, and I got into it. And the whole reason why I did it so that I ran away from home. I didn't want to go back home. Yeah, because it didn't feel safe in any way.
Okay.
So now when I finished campus, it was like, wewe ni firstborn, the black tax nonsense, you're the firstborn, now you need to take care of everyone else, take care of the family. And I said no.
Okay.
I said I can't. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a parent here. And that brought a whole chaos. I got punished for it, abandoned and rejected. I was to a point where my own sibling hates me because he thinks we're in this situation as a family because of you. The way they sit back and wait for the savior. But now me, I can't save people, and my whole world is in chaos. My mind, I'm depressed, I'm going through this. How can I save people? And that was the first time in life I felt like I could breathe, make my decisions for the first time. And I was like, this is my time to explore the world and get to know myself. So I'm not taking any of these responsibilities. And that became, sasa, like I was seen as an extension. Like extension means they don't see you as a whole, as your own person. You do this because I'm telling you to do it. You pursue this because you need to pursue it. I'm the one telling you need to pursue it. There's usually this sense of control. And then when you defy those, sasa wewe, you're done for. So I was the child who always questioned things. I wasn't the type to really comply and say, oh, she's my mom, oh, he's my dad, oh, he's my aunt. They say they want this. Me, if something doesn't make sense, I want to do it. I don't care who you are. So my caregivers, one of them, never liked that. Kichwa ngumu, nitonga kichwa ngumu, by the way. So, and I felt for the first time I could stand up for myself. So that's why I never went back home. So I started psychology, pole pole, and then life happened. I had to go back home this year, February. And those 3 months, I think, were the worst months of my year so far. Because it was abuse day in, day out, day in, day out. And I used to wait for Wednesdays because I have classes on Wednesdays so that I can breathe. Unaingia kwa nyumba unaangaliwa upside down. Unatusiwa. See the person who was there, the caregiver. Unatusiwa, unaangaliwa upside down. With this triangulation. Triangulation is when a caregiver anaogonganisha the siblings. When I talk to my siblings, unasikia, unaongelesha mjinga, mtakuwa misled kwa hii maisha. Hata hakukuja graduation yangu. Nikikwambia nilipata nini graduation, hata utaamini. I graduated with the first class, top of my class. So now, when I gave out the cards, it was now about the caregiver. It was not about me anymore. When I'll share my achievements, itakuwa ni kama, you're not the only person to get this. Who do you think you are? So, abuse like that, what it did to me was I lost trust in myself. Right? I became very indecisive. Because nearly like, what if this decision is not the right thing? What if it is? I lost the thing is, I lost trust in myself. I feel like if I made a decision, I could mess up because of that constant humiliation and demeaning and kupuliwa down all the time. And then when you call someone out, they don't take accountability. They bang doors on you. When you share your mind, when you speak your mind, it's like you're minimized. Your voice is minimized. So that's how I kind of lost my voice and trust in everyone and myself. But that is 3 months, but then it's been happening before. It's been a pattern, not just a one event. Kuambiwa ni mjinga, huwezi fikiria, criticism, you're being compared to someone else. If you stand up for yourself, you're humiliated, you're abused, this silent treatment from over. You can't even reach out to them for help because you feel like, you can't just be yourself. Even when I left like home, I moved back now to stay alone. It was like I was always hoping I don't run into them because I felt like my nervous system can just crash. So, yeah.
Where? Family.
Yeah.
Cool with your dad?
Yeah, my dad and I are good.
Bro ndio noma.
Na ujue ni mdogo wangu by the way, ni mkubwa. Physically.
Body size.
Naweza kupiga.
Age difference?
3.
You're 3 years older to your bro, but your bro can get physical with you.
Well, we can fight, but there's a high chance he might beat me. Because he's aggressive, he has anger issues, and then he's big.
And he's been conditioned to resent you.
Yeah.
So you moved out finally.
Yeah.
You live in your own space. Now is there peace?
Well, there is.
Your family still in contact with you?
No.
You blocked them.
Yeah. I just talk to my dad. And once in a while, I reach out to my younger siblings. But the others,
Provision, do you send something?
well, my dad.
You send to your dad?
My dad is the one who's providing.
But
Yeah.
you said there's a time they wanted you to take black tax.
You
like-
see, that is not my biological dad. So,
But it's the one you're close with.
no. I'm closer to both of my dads,
Okay.
but closer to my biological dad
More.
more.
Yeah, okay.
Now, this abuse was coming from the other party.
Okay. How did this affect your education? Because you still performed well.
Well, I also don't know. Because one thing about me is, I don't know if it's perfectionism, if I put my mind towards something,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I don't care how I feel,
Okay.
whether I'm depressed, I'm broken, whether I'm sad, there's something I need to achieve, and I'll go after it.
Okay.
Yeah, I am, even when all this was happening, still, the result will always remain the same. I
Okay.
won't.
What was the extent of the physical assaults?
Well, it happened, especially in my childhood. We almost fought before I left. I've been hit by a couple of objects, but then the abuse was more mental and emotional than physical. Yeah,
The
because
words
you know,
being said.
yeah,
The words being said, eh?
and it's not a year or two. It's over and over and over and over and over again.
And you are the only one who's being told these things. The other siblings?
Mostly it was me, but then you know, like we don't respond to trauma the same. I was the scapegoat. I was the one taking the blame for the family and why we're in such a position. So it was not just with me, but it was mostly with me. But again, the trauma does not affect us the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that why there are cuts in your hand?
Oh yeah. This is how I used to. I don't know if it's visible, but then
Just
if you
lift
can,
it like this,
you can
you'll
zoom
you
in.
can zoom in.
Oh,
Then iweka tu hivi hapo like that, then you can zoom in.
you can see here.
Those are too many cards, man.
Well, I'll talk about it.
We can talk about it now.
Well, the pain was too intense, so I needed an outlet, an adaptation. So I needed to transfer that pain from here to something. Like the same way someone will take alcohol to soothe themselves. This was my way of soothing myself.
So you would cut yourself.
I literally had like a stack of razor blades just there. I'll just take, and I won't feel anything. And anytime I did it, I felt this sense of relief. I could breathe. Yeah. Let's say these are marks of my victory and how far I've come. Because I look at it sometimes and I'm like, I don't regret how I survived because this is the best way I knew how. So I don't really...
So you'd cut yourself and then just look at yourself. Unangoja tu inatoka damu, unamaliza ama?
Yeah, actually, damu itatoka and then it clots and then that's when I go wash it. And it's painful, it stinks when you wash it.
Then next time you do it again.
I do it again and again.
Your parents didn't know you were doing this to yourself?
No, actually, none of them ever knew because I was so good at hiding.
So until now, they haven't known?
No.
Maybe if they watch these interviews, when they'll know the pain they put you through.
Maybe.
So apart from cutting yourself, anything else?
Pushing people away, suppressing my emotions. So now, I'd like to talk about trauma.
Yes.
In context.
Yes.
So that you understand.
Yeah.
So now, trauma is, by definition, is what happens inside of you, to your brain, to your nervous system, your self-worth, your self-esteem, as a result of what happened to you and what never happened for you. So trauma is not the event. It's not the event, it's what's happened inside of you. That
After
wound.
the event.
Yes. And not every stressful event is traumatic. Because as long as I have the right support system to process whatever event, as long as I have the resources emotionally, then I won't be traumatized.
Okay.
So now, trauma for a child is when the ability to cope with the life stresses is overwhelmed. I don't know if you get my point.
I'm getting you.
So now it's like a child has a brain and they have a nervous system. But then the brain is usually fully developed by the time umezaliwa. Only the cortex that keeps developing till you're 25. But then the nervous system inaanzanga kuformiwa around 3 weeks after conception, but something that keeps developing throughout your lifetime, but inakwanga ikidevelop rapidly when you're a child. So which means, as a child, it's very plastic. So I absorb everything in the environment. How I attach to my caregivers, how they show up for me, is how I'll view the world. So for, like, you've heard of attachment styles, attachment. I know it's a word that is thrown away very randomly nowadays. It's everywhere. So attachment is, it's biological. It's non-negotiable. Okay. It's like a child needs it for survival. Without it, they will die. Because I need this parent for food, for shelter, for safety. I can't stand on my own. I'm still a child. And a child, as a human being, they have 2 needs: attachment and authenticity. So when these 2 needs clash, the child gets traumatized. The child has no choice but to suppress parts of themselves. If they realize being myself might threaten my attachment to my caregiver, I'll rather suppress parts of myself to keep that attachment because I need this person for survival. And that's where the attachment styles now start forming. And they form through how our caregivers respond to our needs. We've heard of secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. For me, it was avoidant, and I was an avoidant and anxious attachment. And they only started showing up in my relationships with people. Mimi nimekuja mbali. If you met me 5 years ago, we would not even be sitting here having this discussion. Because I used to loathe people, because I used to hate myself. So a child, basically, they don't, what do I say? They don't view the world subjectively, like objectively, sorry. So they view it through through the lens of their nervous system and how they're attached to their caregiver. So the language the child speaks from that interaction is how they'll view the world. So trauma in itself is the loss of safety. But then healing is reclaiming those parts of myself. So healing is just going back to yourself, your authentic self. So me, because my safety was ripped away, I learned that love is conditional, that I have to perform to be loved. You know, with time I lost trust in myself. I lost trust in the world. I had a terrible low self-esteem, which, by the way, I only got to find out in campus. When people used to compliment me, I'll question it. I'll be like, what do you mean I look good? What do you mean I'm dressing well? You know? Then common sense too, I'll just go look at the mirror, I'm like, okay, someone told me I look good. Mbona na question it? When a man used to touch me, by the way, you know, like you meet people who are, let's say, they're just being themselves, you know. If I tap your shoulder like this, someone do that and I'll just freeze and I'll just be like, and then it will be a whole war, like, why are you touching me? So it was me in the present, but I'm reacting from a trauma, that a place where I was almost sexually abused. Okay. I get into, look at the kind of men I was attracted to. Men who are emotionally unavailable. Because, you know, we attract partners based on our psychological similarity. Avoidant. Me, my entire life, I just knew I was an avoidant because I grew up and the only thing we used to be told is, you go to school, get your A's, get your shit done. There's no room for emotions. You show emotions, you get punished. You do a mistake, you get punished. That's where my perfectionism came from. I can't call a caregiver and tell them, hey, I've messed up. Because growing up, if I've ever messed up, I was punished. So I'm learning that mistakes means what? If I make mistakes, love will be withdrawn from me, safety will be withdrawn from me. So I'd rather what? If I ever make mistakes, I'll punish myself first. Sijui kama tunapatana.
Nakupata vizuri sana.
So now the kind of men I was attracted to are men who never wanted me in any way. And actually that's why I started therapy. Because I went to my therapist and I'm like, mbona watu nataka hawanitaki na wenye wananitaka siwataki? What's going on? And then there's this theory in psychology, it's called psychoanalysis, where you go back to your childhood and see what happened and, you know.
It's like a pattern.
Yeah. So first, I had caregivers who were emotionally unavailable. Second, because of that, I mirrored them unconsciously. And what happened? I became that myself. Part of myself was what? Emotionally unavailable. So I was attracting the same type of men. Because I didn't want myself. I wasn't attuned with my own needs and my emotions. So, mirroring. I was mirroring the same. Until I met who? A guy who was fully available. Completely opposite of all that. And I pushed him away. Because I'm thinking, you're not safe for me. So I started what? Pointing fingers. Thinking you are the problem. But this whole time I was the problem. So when I started therapy when I was in 4th year, by the way. And we started, I was more of an intellectual. I'll intellectualize my feelings. But then I will not sit with them. So now, so we knew where the problem was. And when I started working on it, it changed. Things started changing. I kind of started attracting people who were healed, people who did the work, you know. But then it was not easy.
Pause kidogo.
Yes.
So we've built, however it happened, the consequences it put you through. And then you've gone for therapy. So now when you come back, now we're going to be talking about now the things that therapy has helped you achieve with yourself. All right? So before we get there, let me take a short commercial break. I have a brand new show coming up. Every Friday is known as the Balloon Pop. If you missed the episode for Friday, actually it airs on Saturday because kulikuwa na mushkil kidogo, lakini itakuwa na air every Friday 11 a.m. pale YouTube Obinna TV. Kama ulihata, hebu check out this trailer and get to do the needful.
Kusema tu kweli Obinna, I feel like he will not give me the amount of I want.
Mesikia ule amesema hawezi performance kidogo match. Okay. Unataka nilaaniwe wewe.
Nicheke kwanza before.
Wale sema umekuja kuchekea watu.
Obinna, like seriously, unataka tukosea heshima watu. Anyways, the reason is mimi siwezi kuwa manza kibera, tuanze hapo.
Uko fiti? You're good? Stand right here.
Can you maybe do my clothes, my boxer and all kind of stuff?
So if you're here and you know you cannot watch it, kibado unanishtua na hizi maballoon. Can we just like it's like okay. Hi.
Hi.
What's the issue?
Actually, I don't even wash my clothes. Sasa mbona ni moshe zake? Unatafuta bibi ama unatafuta house help?
Sasa ninakaa jatama ya virgin. Sikia huyo Obinna.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Oga Obinna is in the building, and of course, this is another episode of Obinna Balloon Pop. Yes, this is a balloon challenge, and it's happening in Kenya, the Kenyan edition. Now we bring beautiful singles, hot guys. All right, so every Friday you have the brand new episode, so check it out. Comment, like, and subscribe. We said it is 1 million subscribers before December. That is what we are aiming for. That's what we're going to get, and we need your help to do that. All right, so subscribe. All right, having said that one, also what you need to know, Mr. Frames Kenya, you want to upgrade the way your house looks like? These people are going to sort you out. Check this out.
Wow, are your walls looking plain and uninspired? Transform your space with premium wall panels, elegant marble PVC with stunning backlighting, and modern floating TV stands. All designed to give your home a luxurious, timeless finish. At Mr. Frames Kenya, we offer top quality designs at unbeatable prices. Whether you're going to a classic or modern look, we've got the perfect solution for your home or office. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0705 759 102 or connect with us on social media. Mr. Frames Kenya. Mr. Frames Kenya, where style meets affordability.
All right, and last but not least, I want to apologize on your behalf. So if you've done something wrong and you want someone to go and say sorry, I'll do that for you. You just have to pay me to do it, and I'm going to do it for you. I'm trying to make the world a better place, one apology at a time. Check out this concept so you can get the gist and then send that email. This one is for you. This one. All right. What's up? How you doing, mazee? It's Obinna na nimekuja ku apologize, mazee. Yeah, so we bring the special apologies. Now of course nimekuja na mzito. Waambie wewe ni nani, mazee?
Yo, this is Jimmy Saxa.
Piga kidogo. Iko sawa. Tusipige kelele. So there's a gentleman that alikuwa amechoma mahali na ametuambia Obinna ni aje, come and apologize on my behalf. So that is why we're here. So tuliambia mrema amekuja hapa date na best yake. So tumekuja hapa hivi kumsurprise, alafu tumwambie mazeni pole. Let's see how this goes. Come with us, and if you want us to do it for you as well, you can get to book us. Send an email hapo chini, teketeke.tv@gmail.com. We come through and apologize on your behalf. Let's go. Hello. Hi. How are you? Mko fiti? Sasa mimi naitwa Oga Obinna. Who is Okidi?
It's me.
It's you? Yeah. So we have a small something for you. Tumetumwa kwako kidogo tu. Yes. Sasa tuko na kitu. Fanya mambo bana, fanya mambo wewe, utaribu hii maneno. Alright. Let me borrow you for a minute. Simama hapa kidogo. This one is for you. This one is for you. Yes. This one.
Yeah.
So it's from somebody. Na si hii peke yake. Kuna nyingine pia. I think nimeiwacha kwa gari. Kuna kitu nyingine. Let me give you first and then I explain what is happening. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Let me give you first and then I explain what is happening. So you can put this here. I'm gonna give your friend akushikie. So there is this one as well. It's a small something you can check. Yeah, that's an iPhone as well. Sijui ni iPhone gani, lakini ni macho tatu. Brand new, still sealed. So this one is from someone known as Nicholas. Do you know Nicholas?
Yeah.
Who is Nicholas?
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yes, so ametuambia tukuje tukwambie pole. He's very sorry for whatever happened na akasema tukulete this small gift as a gesture of an apology. Akasema nitafute mtu wangu wa sax tukuje tukuimbie na tukulete kazawadi. So, I'd like to call Nicholas. You okay? You okay if I call him?
Yeah.
It's okay if I call him?
Yeah.
Okay. So ajue zawadi yake imefika.
Yes, hello, babe.
Ni mimi si babe. Ni aje?
Poa sana.
Aya, niko hapa na mtu wako, unaweza muongelesha?
Sawa.
Hello.
Poa.
Yeah.
Yes, umepata kitu yako?
Nimepata.
Hey, I'm very sorry. It will not happen again.
Unashindanga umesema it will not happen again, but
But for now, just find a place in your heart to forgive me.
okay.
Sawa babe?
Sawa.
I'm very sorry.
Okay, call me on my number and con block.
Okay, I'll unblock please.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you goes. Yani ulikuwa umemblock. Mambo ni live. All right, so you enjoy your gift. Sisi wacha tuondoke, tumesha deliver mambo yetu. Asanteni sana. Sorry for intruding. Tuko kazi. All right. So you, if you want to apologize to your person, let us know and you're gonna make it happen just the way you made it happen for her. Mpe kitu moja tamu. You can sit down. It's okay. You can sit down. You can sit down. It's fine. So the sound has been off. Na mimi nimeongea tu hapa, and if I didn't notice it here, so the sound has been off. Na mimi nimeongea tu hapa, and if I didn't notice it here, haya, mtuambie kama sahi sauti iko fiti. Bado mnasikia generator yetu ama generator imereduce? Mnaisikia? Also see, we can switch off the nini na huwa kuna freezer iko hapa that normally gets switched off, that Caleb ange find out if they can switch it off now, so that we see if unajua sauti ya guest iko a bit low, so mi yangu ya kushout iko sawa, ya guest ni kidogo iko a bit low. Anywho, let us continue. We'll make do. Pole for that. How are you, Kofiti? Tulikuwa naongea mambo ya healing. Yes, tumeshaona sasa umepitia mambo 1 2 3. Alafu uka discover a couple of things. So a lot of people that you're engaging with now are letting you know, wait a minute, I've been going through this, I've been going through that, and I didn't even know I was going through it.
Yeah.
And then after that one, now we'll talk about how you're coping. But now let's come back to, we are defining trauma, we are letting other people know how to identify how you identified yours, which ones you're going through, so please.
Okay, back to the effects
Yes.
of how my trauma affected me.
Okay.
So number one was the relationships.
Okay.
And if you look at trauma, trauma is, there's relational trauma, which is the one thing I went through for so long, which is the same people who are supposed to protect you become also your source of pain, whether it's your parents, whether it's your relatives. So, and because of loss of safety, you heal through relationships, safe relationships. So I had issues with safe people because my nervous system was not used to that. It brought so much discomfort. So I was pushing people away. And I used to blame them because I was feeling so suffocated. And I'm thinking they're the ones who have what? A problem, not me. But then when I started healing and then I'm looking backwards, I had to go back to those people and apologize for what I did. Because I'll talk to them in a very harsh way. I'll be mean to them. I'll ghost them because they are the problem. Like, why are you getting close to me? What do you want? Because I'm used to people taking. But these people were very genuine with me. They didn't want anything from me. They just wanted to be there. And there's a time last year, I had gone over to my friend's home for a month. But then those parents were everything I ever wanted growing up. They had a very loving relationship. The family was very stable. They had access to food. The parents had a relationship. The child had a relationship with the parents. So that was a shock to my system, to my nervous system. I used to avoid them. I used to stay upstairs. I'm like, I'm not coming downstairs because I feel like I want to explode. I want to cry. I want to break down, but I'll feel too exposed because it was triggering for me. But then when I left the house, when I eventually left after a month, I did this again because I felt rejected and I'm the one who left. So unconsciously I was trying so hard to be accepted because I felt like my own caregivers, the people who were there, did not accept me. The other one would be my romantic relationship. I've told you the kind of people I was attracted to.
Yeah.
And then I got into a situationship before it became a relationship. So I was attracting someone unavailable, but in a different face. But then this time it was different because I'm more aware. It was a bit disgusting for me.
Okay.
So there was so much uncertainty going on in that situationship, and it was mirroring my upbringing. So for now, it was very bad for me because I'm aware and I know why I'm mirroring these patterns, why this is happening. That is why it was very uncomfortable. But then I'm sure if I was still in my comfort zone, I'll be okay with it because it will have felt safe. But then with time, through that relationship, I learned so many things about myself. I had issues communicating my needs because at a point someone made me feel like I'm too much, that I wasn't enough, that I had to perform and show up. At a point, I will distance myself because it was too suffocating. I'll ghost them. So it was push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Until I got out of that situation, and then I realized this person was just a mirror. He was holding a mirror to my inner world, showing me where exactly I need to work on. So he was never the issue. I was, not me, but those parts of me. Because if I say me, then I'll be shaming myself. Then the food scarcity. When I relocated back to Nairobi around May, I remember the first 2 weeks were the hardest because I was vomiting every time I eat. Now I'm moving from 1 meal to 2 meals to eating in between. It was too much for my nervous system. Psychologically, I would associate food with danger. I told you, we were surviving for those 4 years.
Yeah, fed with one slice of bread.
Yeah, so now I have food, I have plenty of food, I have guilt. You've heard of survivor's guilt before? I've had that guilt. So I'm like, okay, I still need to to work on my psychology, on food. And I kept changing the language that I was using. I'm like, food is here, food is safety. I have it now, it's okay. That happened, it was never your fault. And with time, pole pole tu, I'll feed myself the much I could eat, pole pole tu, pole pole tu, pole pole tu. Now to a point where now I can eat without saying this is danger for me, I can't eat. You know, because when I used to be invited to my friend's home, I will not eat. I'll play with food. Like pancakes, nitashika nikatekate and I just leave it there. Because I can't bring myself to eat. Even during Ramadan, I'll skip meals. Because my body was used to starvation, lack of food. But now I'm healing because it was all psychological. Now I can eat. And the other one was about men. My view on men is not the same. Because I'm sure if we met 5 years ago, we'll not be having this interview. Because when I see you, I see a rapist. I see a king, a person who thinks he's a king and he can walk all over me. But now it's different. You're a human being with your emotions, with your feelings. You know, we're equals. You know? But then that was only possible through the relationship I've had with men. It was never transactional. It was a safe place, you know. The bombing, there's this thing in psychology we say, trauma is stored in the body, not in the mind. That's why if you forget things from your past, your body never forgets. It never, because it's stored in your body. So there's a time when these maandamanos were going on, we had gone to town with my friend to fix my laptop. Apparently the fight between the civilians and the police was just happening outside that place we were. The only thing separating us was the building, but you can see everything. So when the first tear gas was dropped, I froze. Like it was like I was taken back in time. My part of my hair was out. Ilikuwa imepita mbele yangu and I flinched and I screamed and I froze. So my friend was asking me what's going on. And then I'm telling him, I don't know. I had to do some breathing exercise and sit. And then I told him, I know where this is coming from. I could not sleep that day. The whole night I was just shaking. I was crying, letting it all out. So the next day when I woke up, I was all on good. So my mind forgot a couple of things, but my body could remember every single event. I don't know if you get it.
Gotcha.
So now the other thing about trauma that has really affected my it affected my self-esteem, especially when I was back home for those 3 months. My self-esteem was crushed. So now that I left the home and now I'm out in the world, the reason why I'm not reaching out, because I'm like, this is my time. This is time to rebuild myself, right? I had issues with boundaries. I didn't know, because when you bring things with boundaries in the house, you're told, there's nothing like boundaries here. Who do you think you are? And then I meet people who respect themselves enough. You can't take advantage of them. They tell you, you're doing this, I do not appreciate it. Someone sets a boundary and you think that it's a rejection, they're attacking you. For so long it was like that for me, you know? So I had issues with boundaries, rejecting myself, relationships, scarcity of food. So my nervous system has always been on high alert. I'm always scanning for issues. We're seated like this, but I'm only anticipating for a problem. Something can come up. When something good happens to me, I question it. I'm like, there's no way, you know? So it's been healing for me. It's been, because now I'm aware, but then you can only connect the dots going backwards, right? Because you're, as a child, you're thinking, this is the norm, this is normal, right? Unasamanga mtoto wa nyoka ni nyoka, you turn out, you know? So it was, for so long I thought that was normal, that was the norm, until you meet people and situations that show you that was not the right thing. I didn't have to perform to be loved. I didn't have to show up that way, you know, to be accepted. So for me, my healing was through relationships with people, and I'm still healing. By the way, it's not easy.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Yeah.
It's not something I can just snap out of. It's years of conditioning. So I'm learning how to recondition myself and going back to my authentic self, parts of myself that I had to suppress for years, right? So I'm still in therapy. You know, the course I'm doing, you must do therapy sessions, like 15 in your first year, 15 in your second year. But then before that, I was also doing therapy. And also, I have a ritual. I celebrate myself every day.
Okay.
And I reward myself twice in a month. So, ikifikanga half of, like, katikati ya, I can't speak Swahili by the way, I'm so bad. Katikati ya mwezi, kama Agosti, tarehe 15, najiandikianga letter ya mapenzi, love letter. So I usually have them stashed in a...
You write a love letter to yourself?
To myself, to my younger self, mostly. And then at the end of the month, I buy myself things. Flowers, skincare, makeup, food, just to appreciate myself.
Okay.
And then I still have abandonment issues, which is something I'm working on. But then I'm learning myself through other people. And when these parts of me are activated, I learn and soothe myself and talk nicely to myself and tell myself that is not real. Especially dealing with catastrophic thoughts, you know, it's a bit challenging. Someone hasn't texted you, you're like, oh, they don't like me, oh, nini, nini. But now that language changes and it becomes, they're busy. People have their lives. They don't hate you. It's their proof, right? So I said I'm in therapy. I also try eat because now my body is sick. I feel safe with food I eat. And also the language that I use with myself is very important. So, and then I don't say it's me, I'll just say it's a part of me. Because when you generalize yourself, it becomes, I'm the problem, I'm the issue. There's something called internal family system, where you have parts of yourself. So it's learning to integrate all of that together. Pole pole tu, pole pole tu. And also knowing that hurt people. Now that I do psychology, it's more of, it's not personal, but that doesn't erase the pain, the things someone did to you, but it gives you context. That way, I'm a bit graceful to myself and also to them. And also boundaries, limited me in contacts. Actually, the only family I'm in contact with is my dad's. I've never met some sides of those, and I don't think I want to right now. And yeah, and also learning how to build self-trust with myself. So if I'm making a promise to myself, like I need to be in the house by 9, curfew yangu ni 9, and I keep that promise to myself. My phone has to be off at this time, because I need time to myself. So it's building, making promises and then keeping it, so that I can build trust with myself, because I lost it before. And also if I make a decision, I stick with it. And I know if I make mistakes, it's okay. So for me, healing has not been easy. It's been a roller coaster. Because right now, I feel you've come a long way, and then something triggers it, you're back to square one. So it's been a bit being compassionate with myself, because I can't shame myself to healing. I can't. I've already blamed myself too much for things that have happened to me. So ni pole pole tu. So right now I can say I'm in a better space than I was. And I'm more happy. I don't know, I feel more at peace and ease. So, and now I know it's not something I can just do like this, pole pole. And I'm getting out of that survival mode and for once living life, you know, being in touch with the reality. I dance in the rain, by the way. Oh my God, the rain, kinyesha, mtanipata hapa. I dance in the rain. Sometimes I'll just go, nikiamka tu hivi, Naendanga tu niangalia tu magari zinapita. I let the sun hit on me, or not that heat inichome. Then you know, just feeling the moment and being in the present and being intentional about my relationships with people, because I used to use people like without my awareness, like transactional. You're only useful to me because you have something to give me, and once that's done, you're gone. But now it's more intentional. Pole pole too. I'm like, I'm checking up on you because I genuinely care about you. So for me, yeah, I'm actually happy, at peace. Yeah.
Alrighty. Makofi tafadhali. All right. So for the ones who are not understanding what is happening, unajua kwa kila class kuna wale wenye wanakuanga kidogo time syllabus imeisha na wanaanza kusema tulisomanga parts of a flame. So basically the story is about a young girl who has been through life and life was not kind to her. She got abused and used through her childhood and traumatized, and all this trauma, she was moving with them, and it was rubbing off on people that she was interacting with. And later when she learned what was going on, she's been trying. She was at some point suicidal, and now she isn't, right? And she's happier now. She's in a safer space now because she's finally found herself. She's trying to find her purpose. She's healing, and gradually, so she wanted to also share the story with another young girl out there who might be going through a similar situation or will go through a similar situation. Just know that if you keep doing those assurances to yourself, you keep on understanding who you are. There's a lot of things she said that now when you rewatch this interview, you will understand, and the necessary information that she's been disseminating will fall to the right ears. Wengine, avieta, iko tu sawa, lakini wale wamesikia, wakudumu watadumu. Thank you so much. Thank you for being confident and talking about it and sharing your story. And I'm sure there's someone who might want to get in touch. Maybe there's a young girl somewhere, even a mother. You know, so people go through these things, even age does not really matter. And they have not figured out a few things. How can they get in touch with you?
Okay, my Instagram is Zulafa Abdi, Zulafa_Abdi, and my number is 0797 55 36 15.
Yeah. Now I've seen Mercy Miango saying she should forgive both her man relatives. This is part of healing. So this is what I would say. Forgiveness is normally not that easy. It takes a lot of soul searching. And sometimes the people that you forgive are not even remorseful. And they're not even apologetic. So it takes a lot of courage and time. So never just be very quick to hear someone's story. You're like, wewe, samea mtu fulani fanya hivi. No, it takes time, and when it gets there, it'll get there. It's an individual journey. And when it'll get there, but she said also in a conversation, there's a couple of people she had to reach out to and apologize that she had offended before and she had reacted to negatively. So it's a journey. All right? So thank you for watching this one. We hope that you've gotten to learn something. And I'm going to come back in a short while with Star Cherop. And then sasa hiyo sasa itakuwa sasa ya kulia sasa. Hiyo sasa inaweza kuwa sasa ni different because ule sasa ni cartoon. Sasa tuingie sasa hiyo vibe hiyo side, and then we're going to have Flaco and then also Boutros Monene. If you're watching this show and you have not subscribed, I don't understand what you're trying to do, man. What you trying to do, bro? Subscribe, man. 1 million subscribers before December. Channels ni 3 tu, Obinna TV, Obinna TV Extra na Zabe. Tumesema tu ukiingia hapo subscribe, ukifika hapo subscribe. And we have new shows for you. All right, see you in a short while with the next guest.